Alright guys, here we are back at San Joaquin, and what I want to show you right now real quickly here is there's a mission here, and how to, let's go to the missions here. Mastering black crappie, let's see, not mastering, exploring. Let's go to San Joaquin. Alright, so we're here at San Joaquin. And you have to catch all these fish here. Okay, and so some people are having trouble actually finding and catching these two particular ones. Seem to be the ones that are difficult. And let me just go ahead and show you where you're going to catch all these. You're going to catch them right here. This is fishing the beaver. I'm right down here on this little island, pretty much where you spawn at. I mean, right here is I'm just going to show you this marker here. Now that's for the trophy white crappie, but I'm also going to catch all those other fish right there on this mark right here. So let me just go ahead and set down my rod stand here. It's super close to the bank here. Now if you want to catch the trophy size, if you want to catch trophy size fish, you're going to want to use a 2/0 hook. Which seems a little bit big, but you're trying to restrict. But if you just want to catch the red ear, just go with the number 1 hook. The red ear or the trophy, you're going to catch all of those. But if you particularly are interested in catching the trophy, go ahead and use a 2/0 hook. And so I have a 2/0 hook on a bottom rod and also on my float rod here. And these are clearly oversized for these fish, but it really doesn't matter. Just gonna drop my float rod here on that mark, and then pull out my bobber rod and put it right there as well. Okay, I'm using bloodworms on one and redworms on the other. You're gonna be able to catch either one on either. It's not gonna really matter. Whenever you pick a rod up, it's going to tend to pull it in a little bit. Oops. So let me go ahead and throw out just a little bit further than I did there. We'll put that rod down there. So about 25, 30 feet out. And of course there's a lot of fish around here to catch if you want to fish for other things. Say, for example, if you want to catch big carp, right over here you can catch trophy and unique carp just to the right of that buoy over there. So we can chunk that out there. You can catch sturgeon over here on those buoys on the side of that person there. Let's drop a carp rod over there. Also, you can catch carp over there. You can catch the trophy carp on that side there if you want. And if you want to catch steelhead and chinook salmon, you can cast pretty much as far as you can cast over here. Drag it back this way. If you want to catch striped bass, cast a long ways towards the docks. Like, let me go ahead and just cast way out there. The medium 1-ounce spoon 4/0 seems to work really good for all of these fish. Just do a little stop and go retrieve. It's kind of deep, and then it gets real shallow, and then it gets deep again. So there we go. That's going to be a striped bass. You can catch a trophy striped bass over there. So there's a lot to do from this one spot. And there we have our first bite. So let's go ahead and grab that. And we'll see what that is. And that's a little carp, actually. One of the missions here does require you to catch a young carp. And that's an actual hard fish to catch if you don't know where to catch it. So now you know where to catch the young carp. And how to catch it. On bloodworms, 2/0 hook, you'll catch them right here all day long. Now if you want to catch Chinook and steelhead, just cast way over here. And it's kind of shallow. There we go. Boom. That's it. Well, this is actually going to be a trophy striped bass. Okay, so yeah, they're kind of on that other bank. I'll drop a marker for that one just for the heck of it. You got to really get out there to hook them. A little hole right there at about 230. Right there. Right there, there's about 190. You start this kind of hole. A deep little hole in the dirt. And generally, I can pick up a salmon before I get out of that hole, or a steelhead, but if you don't pick one out there, you can pick up one right here in this little gully before it gets to you about 60 feet. See what our time looks like. A little bit more. Let's I'm gonna cast a little bit more towards that tree there. Right in here. There we go. Ah, missed it. He hit it, but didn't quite get it. There we go. There we go. This is going to be a nice Chinook, probably. There we go. That's going to be another striped bass. A little too far out there for that. Probably going to be another trophy striped bass. Oh, a nice Chinook. Okay. I'm just going to fast forward. I was already here and have already fished this out, so let me go to the next day. Okay, so now let me go ahead and reset this. Yeah, we'll get more bites. Once you get past that peak, just go ahead and fast forward if you can. As soon as you do that, you're going to start picking up bites pretty fast. Now I'll pick up a couple of nice trophy carp here pretty soon. Just right there. Let's do about 115 feet. That'd be good. Gonna be a trophy carp. Maybe. No, maybe not. Oh, a little common. Had like a little extra pull in his.
Honey, are you alive?
And already got another one on. Well, why I'm not getting any bites is because I've got that big hook on. Now if I downgrade the hook, I'm going to get a lot better bites here. I mean, the fish are clearly biting. You can see that camu fruit, man. It just really is deadly on the carp. If you're at a high enough level and you can get the camu fruit, man, it is a deadly carp bait here at us. Both at San Joaquin and at got a trophy going on. See, there you go. So I just changed the hook size and immediately got a fish on. And it's going to be a little red ear. Okay, so there's your red ear right there. Like, unless you're going for trophy, just go with that #1 hook. And then you'll catch them pretty quickly. If you want to get the trophy size, then you're going to go up to that 2/0 hook. And that's how you're going to catch the bigger fish. Got another trophy. See, there we go. Boom. Told you right there. Catch a couple of carp trophies. You get hits a lot faster. And there's your white crappie. And there are trophy white crappie here. Again, if you go with that bigger hook, you have a much better chance of catching one of those. I'm just going to reduce this down to a 1/0. And bloodworms will catch more fish than redworms. Redworms will kind of narrow it down to like bluegill and red ears, but with bloodworms you'll catch. That was not what I wanted to do. With bloodworms you'll catch crappie, you'll catch carp, you'll catch the California roach, which we should catch one of those here pretty directly. This is not getting any bites, which is kind of an odd thing. Should have gotten a bite by now. There we go. There's another red ear. Some people have so much trouble catching the Redear Sunfish here at San Joaquin, and I'm telling you, you're not. If you just do what I'm doing right here, you'll catch it. And you also catch the bluegill. Pretty much all the fish in that mission, that first exploration mission, are caught right here. And it don't take long to catch them, that's for sure. And there's the California roach. So there's really no reason to struggle about that. It's right here. This is where you're going to catch them. You can see them. You can actually see them swimming around down there. And if you hold on to your rod, you'll see the fish actually come up and try to take the bait. Zoom in here. There it is. It's a red ear. Another red ear. Hitting at it. And we got another red ear. Check it out. Redear Sunfish. What was that, a black crappie? Black crappie. Or a bluegill, it's hard to tell. Black crappie. White crappie. Pretty fast. Once you get on them, it's pretty fast. You're not much of a weight there. Obviously you can see the float rod works better than the bottom rod, but I have caught some on the bottom rod. Carp rods do not work very well at San Joaquin. As you can see, the Camu bait is just really outperforming. There we go. There's a hit on the bottom rod here. What do we got? Another white crappie. Looks black to me, but they call it a white crappie. Little far out there. And if you get a little bit of a lull, just chunk that out there. Ah, come on. Right there. There. You don't always catch. There we go. Another Chinook. Chinook. And what we got going? Got a bluegill. Nice little bluegill. Didn't quite get a full cast on that one. Ah, it's so hard. Of course, nothing's saying that real close they won't bite either, but I like to get out there. That. It is seldom that I get this lure back, day or night, in this lake. It's a good lure. There we go. Boom. That's what I like about this particular spot. You can catch pretty much everything in the lake from right here. Trophy striped bass. Black crappie. White crappie. Now, if you just cast that way, you'll catch nothing but striped bass. But you don't actually have to cast that far. You can cast just right here. Hundred 115 feet. And you can pick up salmon and steelhead right along this corridor right here. Oh, missed it. He was on it, but he missed it. It's like this is going to be a California roach or something tiny. Yep. Another white crappie. See if we can't get it this time. Nope. There he is. There's the bluegill. Trophy bluegill. There we go. That's what I wanted to get. Wanted to take a screenshot of that when it's nice and right there. Grab that screenshot. Alright, good. Got that. Keep. Got a couple of mark that down there. And see what we got here. Another bluegill. And what we got hitting there? White crappie. There we go. Trophy white crappie. Ooh, we're gonna have a good fish on that carp rod. Yeah, you can tell it's been in this rod. Good. This is maybe a unique carp. Very possibly a unique. Come on. Can't see it. There we go. Unique 46-pound unique common carp. Check that out. And let me just throw a marker down for that one. Let me pull that back up for you so you can see it. Okay. It's going to be over here. There you go. Unique common carp. Trophy common carp. Trophy common carp. And white sturgeon. Let me grab this. We got something on here with another bluegill. See, here we go. Nice steely. White crappie. Nice size one. Not a trophy yet, but I'm trying to catch that trophy red ear. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna switch to red worms. Actually, I'm going to switch to crickets. This will kind of isolate it down even further to the red worm. I mean, to the red ear. Oh, my tackle was snagged. Yeah, let me do that. Let me put crickets on here. Now I'm targeting that trophy red ear exclusively. Boy, look at that, man. Crickets work really well. Ah, white catfish. Okay, you can catch that there. So that just happened. Crickets work good for that, huh? Let's see here. There's that red ear. They do like those crickets. And there's another one of my club members. Right there. He's actually the club president. And he just showed up. I guess he saw I was fishing here and decided to come along. Look at this. There we go. Another red ear. Another red ear. So if you just want to go exclusively for red ears, go ahead and use those crickets. That's going to really increase your chances of, getting a sunfish. Well, you will catch the catfish on it, but using 30 feet is what I'm kind of setting this at. And I'm going to go ahead and go up to a number 1/0 hook. And that'll just increase the likelihood that when I get bites, it'll be the trophy red ear sunfish. It'll slow the bite down from other little fish, but it'll definitely increase the odds of catching a trophy. Man, I love this medium 1-ounce spoon with a 4/0 hook. Especially this color. This color works both daytime and nighttime. This is a nighttime lure, but I don't think I've got it back but one time without having something on it. Now these little steel trout here, steelheads, they will give you a nice little fight. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, it looks like a little bit nicer fish there. Well, I guess so. It's a little white catfish. So you can catch that right there. Yeah, let's see here. Huh. Largemouth bass. Interesting. There we go. Never fails. Never fails. Another Chinook. They're always in the 14-pound range. What do we got here? Another white catfish. Ooh, new personal record. Pound and a 3/4 there. And he just caught come on now. Another white catfish. Well, it'd be good, but I was catching those Redear pretty directly. There we go. Got some. Oh yeah, we're coming into a good time here. Picked the wrong rod here. There's our white crappie. Wow, we got them going on both rods. There's a Redear, and that's what I was trying to get right there, was that trophy Redear. And let me go ahead and just throw that mark up right there. There you go, guys. You got that. Let me grab this rod right here. And we got a trophy bluegill. So, and we're going to have a nice 10 to 11 pound carp on here. Like, how did he know how much he weighed before it came in? I know how hard they pull. I can tell. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's hot and heavy right now, isn't it? Oh, that's not what I need. I need this. Tackle was unsnag. What we got here? Tell you right there, man. Ooh, that was a full cast. About 260 is what I'm gonna get on that one. 263. Right out there. You can hook in that trophy. Right about there. You can hook that trophy striped bass. But if you don't get that, you can still pick it up a little bit later. There's a little bit of a divot right there. Ah, oh, he missed it. But right here, now you see where I don't have to reel as much and it kind of falls down. If you watch the lure indicator, I like to bounce it close to the bottom. It's going down. There's a deep hole there. Now we've reached the bottom. Now we're coming up the other side. And right as that, coming up to the other side, sometimes you get a bite. Missed it both places. And there it is. Now, we're not going to get this lure back. I got a California roach on there. They can't even pull the rod very hard. Oh, there's a nice trophy carp. Let's grab this little California roach. Man, we're about to have on everywhere. No, it was a... Come on now. This is going to be a very small fish, whatever it is. It's probably a little white catfish. I'm going to not worry about it. The white catfish will sometimes bite. There's Redear Sunfish, guys. You can catch them on bloodworms and on crickets and redworms. But like I said, when I increase that hook size to 1/0, what is this? Are you kidding me? Little tiny young carp? I was not expecting that at all. Alright, here we go. Put that down. Grab this here. So you're seeing them. Catching everything right here. Bloodworms, redworms, crickets. Those all work. Ooh, something hit this hard. This is going to be a nice steelhead on a cricket. And that's why you don't want to be fishing with little bitty rods right here, because there's some big fish. You don't believe me? Watch this. Watch what I'm doing. I'm going to change this out here. Let me show you what you can do here. I'm gonna do this right here, and I'm gonna go up on my hook size to let's go to 4/0. Okay. And now let me where's the meat? That right there. I'm looking for duck muscle meat. And I'm just going to throw that right here. Now watch what happens. Right there. Not 100 feet out, just right there in front of me. What we got going on here? This is going to be like a trophy bluegill or something. Nope, not a trophy. But he's a nice size one. I think the sunfish are real pretty on this game, the way they got them nice and thick, and I'd love to catch them in real life like that. There we go. Let's see, I needed to there we go. Crickets work great. Look at that, man. These steelheads are grabbing those crickets. Little chunk out here. Now watch what happens here. I just threw that duck muscle meat down here. Watch this. Boom. What I'm telling you, man. There are big fish right here. You don't have to go anywhere. That sturgeon right there, 46 pound. Okay, so those big fish are right here, 30 feet from the shore, not anywhere else. I caught a 54 pounder yesterday right there. And so you can catch a lot of fish right at this little tiny spot right here. Oop, I wasn't paying attention there to my my lure. What do we got going on here? This looks like a pretty decent fish. Yeah. It looks like we might have got a trophy carp. Nice trophy carp. Yeah, San Joaquin is one of the more interesting places to fish because of this. Oh wow, check this out. Holy guacamole, look how big that sucker is, man. That is, I gotta get a screenshot of that, my friend. I gotta get a screen. Stop flopping around. Stop your flopping. Nope, that's not what I want. Nope, trying to get a screenshot here. Not getting it. There we go. That's a good screenshot right there. Okay, good. You know what? I didn't save that screenshot of the bluegill. Did I save it? I don't think I did. I just overwrote that screenshot of the bluegill. Darn it all. I really wanted to keep that. Let's keep this, and I'm just going to mark this here. Ooh, I need some more of these things. I always like to buy that, get more. You can tell I use a lot of buoys because I mark every trophy or unique that I get. Oh, did I mark it? No, I didn't. Let me go to map. There we go. Trophy red here. Amazingly enough, that was not my biggest trophy red ear. Yeah, so that's pretty amazing because that was one heck of a red ear right there, buddy. Let's pull in a right here. Ready? Ready? Oh man. Hee. I love those big red ears. They are so pretty. What do we got going on here? White crappie. Now I've caught the trophy red ear on a lot of different things. Let's go ahead and pull this in. We got something. This here's going to be a big old carp. We've got a big fish on right here. I don't know what it is, but hopefully I can get this in. Trophy. And let's grab this other one here before it's gonna be a big old sturgeon. £46 sturgeon, and let's grab this. This is a pretty nice fish, whatever it is. White catfish. So what rod am I missing here? Number 4. I was going to see if I could catch a big old carp right here. I've caught the small carp, so I know the carp are in this region. I think something was actually on. No, let's put that up. This is... Oh. Okay, so that's his bobber. I was like, where's my bobber at? It was his bobber. Okay. And... I mean, it is... Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Check it out. Check it out. We might... I know we got at least a trophy here. I was hoping that he was gonna. No, maybe not. Oh, it is a little trophy. Started off like a big old fish. But it didn't end up that way. So you can catch a heck of a lot of fish here at San Joaquin. Pretty much all day long. If you just fishing different things. I mean, come on now. Now, if you want to target both the sturgeon and the carp together. Whoa, did you see that, man? Whatever hit that just nailed that thing like a ton of bricks. What do we got here? Ooh, largemouth bass. I'll take it. Not complaining.